Let's look at this question on machines. We have question 1. A machine has an efficiency of 80% if the machine is required to overcome a load of 60 Newton with a force of 40 Newton. Calculate its velocity ratio. Neco 2003. Now, let's begin to solve. Let's bring out our parameters. What and what we are given in the question. So a machine has an efficiency. Let's use this symbol for efficiency, which is 80%. If the machine is required to overcome a load of 60 Newton, so we have load, which is L, is 60 Newton, with a force of 40 Newton. So the force. Now the force here is the same thing as the effort. That's the effort that is required. That's why if you observe, it is to overcome a load of 60 Newton with a force. That is the effort that needs to be applied to overcome this force, this load. So we have force, which is, so we can also replace it as force is also the same thing as the effort. So our effort, which is E, is equals to 40 Newton. So that's 40 Newton. It now asks you calculate its velocity ratio. So VR, that's velocity ratio, short for velocity ratio, VR. Now there's a relationship between efficiency, load, and effort. And now that relationship is given as E, that's this symbol, rather, efficiency, equals MA over VR times 100%. Now, we have also efficiency is also the same thing as MA. Mechanical advantage is load over effort. We also have over our velocity ratio. Now, velocity ratio is the same thing as effort over load. But since we have it given, we are asked to look for it. So there's no point writing VR, no point writing effort over load. So we just have VR, since that's what we're looking for. Okay, times 100%. So we go forward to substituting our values. Now, if you substitute this, you are going to observe that efficiency is 80. So we have 80. 80% is the same thing as 80 over 100. 80 over 100 equals the load we have here is 60 Newton. 60 Newton over our effort, which I said is the same thing as the force given there. 40. Now let's use division sign. This is division sign. Dividing the velocity ratio times 100. Now 100% is the same thing as 100 over 100. Do not forget that. 100 over 100. So now look at this. 80 over 100 equals 60 over 40. We change this one to times, then this will inverse to become 1 over VR. Now, you divide this. 100 divided by 100 is 1. So there's no point writing times 1 because that is gone. 1 is still going to give you the same answer. So we have 80 over 100 equals 60. We multiply this 60 times 1, 60 over 40 times VR. We have 40 VR. Now, if you make VR the subject formula, you cross multiply this times this times this. So we have 80 times this is going to give us, we have 80 times 40 VR equals 100 times 60. So if we multiply this, we have 80 times 40. We have 320, 3,200 VR equals 60 times 100. That's the same thing as 600. That's 6,000. So we divide both sides by 3,200. So 3,200. So we're going to be having, permit me to write here, we're going to be having our, okay, let's have it here. We're going to be having our V R will be equal to, this cancels this. So we have 6,000 divided by 3,200 will give us 1.87. 1.87. So this is our velocity ratio. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share our videos.